Welcome to this, the final debate presented by the City Club of Cleveland in this very important election cycle. I am Jan Roller, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the City Club. The City Club has a great heritage of hosting debates for public office. The single most important office in this region is Mayor of Cleveland. And today, the City Club of Cleveland provides an opportunity for us to hear from the candidates, Frank Jackson and Bill Patmon. Here at the City Club, we go face to face, in person and in depth, and you, the audience and voters, get to ask the questions. Many thanks to those of you who are here and those watching and listening on ideastream and through our webcasts and podcasts. Now, 60 minutes will go by very quickly, so let's proceed. We are delighted to have as our moderator today Dan Moulthrop, founding host of The Sound of Ideas, which airs on 90.3 WCPN weekday mornings at 9. He joined ideastream in 2005, coming to Cleveland from San Francisco. Dan, we're awfully glad you made the wise choice of coming to Cleveland. Take it away.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you very much, Jan. And it was a really wise choice. It was 4 years ago, actually, and 1 month, 4 years and 1 month, that I was at this podium to moderate the primary debate, and these two gentlemen were both a part of that cast of, I think there were 8 candidates at that time. So I'm really delighted to be here today, and I want to welcome all of you to this debate, and also welcome to our audience on television, on the radio, on the web. With us today are the current mayor, Frank Jackson, who's seeking a second term, and who, as you know, before winning the mayor's office, was president of Cleveland City Council. The challenger today, Bill Patmon, a former 12-year member of the Cleveland City Council, who among many positions was also chairman of the Finance Committee. There's much more information about both of them in your program today. But let me go over the rules for today's debate and for this opening portion. Each candidate has a total of 8 minutes for both an opening statement and a rebuttal. It's their choice as to how they each will divide that time. So we'll hear from both of them twice for an opening statement and rebuttal for a total of 8 minutes. After openings and rebuttals, we'll have a couple of follow-up questions for them. And then in the second half of the program, we'll have questions from all of you in the audience. And then finally, there will be a closing question for both Bill Patmon and Mayor Jackson. So we're pleased to welcome you all here, as I said, and I know that many of you have one candidate or the other in mind. And so with that, though, please try to refrain from excessive applause, because too much of that is not going to let us hear enough from the candidates. So the order of presentation was determined by a drawing a few minutes ago, and Mayor Jackson will present first. Mayor Jackson? I'm just going to raise this up.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I want to thank the City Club for, again, hosting the debate, and also thank the audience for being here. You know, in my first 4 years, I've laid the foundation for Cleveland's future. Now, this didn't happen by accident. In 2006, I began my term with a 5-year budget projection and implemented fiscal controls. This allowed Cleveland to be stable in a crisis. We are able to plan for our future, while other cities are just trying to survive the moment. My efforts have been recognized outside of Cleveland. In 2008, in September, the Detroit Free Press said, "Cleveland shows other cities how to do it." Now, how did we create stability? I balanced the budget with no layoffs while increasing city service like street sweeping, snow plowing, recycling, and many other things. I developed a 5-year capital plan to invest in our neighborhoods and remove blight. More than 3,600 structures have been demolished since I took office. This year, Cleveland will have graduated 5 police academies, cadet classes, resulting in 228 new police officers to help keep us at full strength. Since I took office in 2006, violent crime is down by 12.5%, and property crimes down by 15%. My administration has joined in partnership with local, federal, and state law enforcement agencies, resulting in over 300 federal indictments for crimes committed around drugs and gun trafficking. I've redeployed the police for more effective crime prevention and to reduce response time. Economic development tools have been created to bring new jobs to Cleveland, such as the Working Capital Loan Program for businesses. I've created thousands of summer jobs and part-time jobs for our young people to keep them busy during the summer and help keep them off the streets. I've hired an effective CEO of our school district and appointed 5 new school board members. And I've worked with the foundations and the school system on a strategic plan to right-size the district and improve academics. Because of these efforts, Cleveland will be positioned for the future. Cleveland's future will not be ensured by engaging in academic discussions, theories, or policies. Cleveland's future will be guaranteed by decisive action. What actions and what decisions have I made to ensure Cleveland's future? I made the decision to move forward with the Medical Mart project to help support our medical industry and to strengthen Cleveland as a healthcare mecca. Cleveland is in the best location in the nation, an economic gateway to the Midwest. That is why I've created a master plan for Hopkins and made the decision to keep Burke Lakefront Airport open. I made the decision to move the Port Authority to help increase our competitive edge in the global maritime trade and open up 100 acres of lakefront land for development. I've traveled to Costa Rica, Germany, France, and Belgium to market Cleveland to the world. Cleveland has a strong manufacturing base and a workforce that is ready to participate in the new economy, a green economy of the future. I've hosted a 3-day summit to help transform this region's economy into a sustainable economy by the year 2019. Earlier this month, the U.S. Conference of Mayors recognized me as one of the 16 leaders in sustainability. Cleveland has strong neighborhoods, and I will make them stronger by investing in them, like the Flats East Bank project, Gordon Square Art District, new recreation facilities in Collinwood, numerous streetscapes projects, and this is just to name a few. Our young people are our future. To make them competitive, we will move towards a system that promotes a pre-K to 16 education and collaboration among the various school systems in Cleveland, and build an economy that will create career paths. The future of City Hall is built on strong fiscal management. A management consultant will provide recommendations on how to transform city government. Just as I made decisions in my first 4 years that have created stability, I will make decisions in my next 4 years that will secure Cleveland's future. I will continue to work with the private sector to build a regional economy that will be able to compete both nationally and internationally. I will create a sustainable economy that will be profitable to businesses and create jobs. I will build on the investments that we made in our neighborhoods and in our school system to ensure quality of life. And I will continue to build off our strength in healthcare, arts and culture, our neighborhoods, and most importantly, our people. Now, are there challenges ahead of us and obstacles to overcome? Yes, and I will tell you that that will always be that way. But as I've done so far, I will take the challenges and turn them into opportunities and remove the obstacles to make it clear for us to be success. But what I won't do and what I won't say is that I wish Cleveland is like another city. Cleveland is a great city. Cleveland has a great future, and we cannot leave that to chance. Thank you.